Well, this is Becky. I have decided that I will do gospel music. So, Kwesi Chum, everybody at Multimedia, I have changed. Gospel musician. And today, I'm here with my pianist. I have a pianist, actually, to help me do the job. So, yes, so meow meow. Oh, hello there, pianist. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Mettle, everybody. I'm inside Reverb Studio. How are you doing?
Good.
So apparently the Reverb, this whole thing, belongs to you. I never knew. This is where I'll be recording my first album. Yeah.
What's the title of your first album?
Let's start with single.
Single. What's the title of your first single?
Can we feel comfortable and talk about this?
Feel comfortable. You're in my house. I'll give you, guys, please get her some.
So my first album will be, hopefully, we'll extract it from Bononi or something.
No. Do a fresh one, like fresh
I'm not sure I want to do that. Joe Mettle, I need to talk to you about your 2017. It's been a very long time. The last time I spoke to him, I had a great time. I was blessed. And so today I just decided to pay you a visit right here in your Reverb studio. Hi, this is my piano. How many people have you recorded here?
A few. I'm actually not always here, okay. So I may not be able to tell everybody.
So like you're the boss and...
No, I just happen to be privileged to start it, you know. But there are people that manages it, so I'm mostly not around.
So aside music, this is what you do? I mean, it's music, but aside music, you manage a studio.
Yeah, so we have like this is the recording studio, okay. And then we have a rehearsal studio as well. Then we have a live equipment that also plays live events. So let's say most of the live stuff that you see during our concerts and everything are all from Reverb Studios.
Oh, okay. And how much am I supposed to pay?
It depends on the size of
like
project you want to do.
My album here.
Every production is different. Every production demands certain elements, others don't. So you'd realize that somebody's doing a production with horns, with, or we call it brass, with percussion. Somebody wants more vocals, you know, all those things influence the cost. So it's not like a fixed figure. But then there's a studio cost, there's the musicianship, there's mixing, there's mastering, and all those things. Yeah.
It's a whole business you're doing. So apart from that, you still don't do anything?
A few other things in the background. Sometimes I do one or two consultations on certain projects as well. Music sometimes, and other small business. I did marketing as well, so I get to sometimes work with it as well.
And your 2017, how was your 2017?
It was amazing. It was a blessed, it was one of the amazing but challenging years as well for me, but it was good. It was really, really a blessing.
That was when we had you reign forever, like you're still reigning of the year.
Yeah, BGMA, that was last year, 2017, and last year too was a really good one. Event. Last year we had quite an amazing, favored year, I would say.
Lots of collaborations. How many of them? I know that last year, I mean, towards the end of last year, you had your God of Miracles.
God of Miracle album, yeah.
We still have it here.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you're looking fly right here.
I'm learning from you.
Mettle. So tell me about it. How is it doing?
Great. God of Miracle has been great. We released a Bononi, which was the first song from the album after the live recording, and just within the same day it was released, it just went.
Yeah. And it's all over the place.
Yes,
it's still all over the place. Are we looking at Bononi getting us to the Artist of the Year this year? Because
as I've always said, it's never been the priority or the focus. I mean, we do it just so it's a blessing to many lives. We do it just so it touches hearts. As to what it wins and what it doesn't win, it's normally not, you know, my decision. I don't normally decide whether a song wins an award or not. The people decide those kind of things. So yeah.
But have you put in your nominations? And this particular song is on Apple, some Afro Town. I mean, it's
Aftown.
Aftown.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering.
We submit. So when we submit, the people decide. The board also decides, and so that's how it works.
Are you optimistic that you're going to win?
It's good to always have positive, So we're always positive that something great will come out, of what God does through us, and basically that's it.
Apart from the fame and the awards that comes with the whole job, do you make money?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, some complain that there's nothing really going on, we're just doing music, and they blame the media for not promoting their music and all that. So I'm just...
You definitely make money. The thing is not necessarily making money, is being able to put to good use what comes to you.
Okay.
So sometimes you might not make what you expect to make, but how well you are able to put what comes to your hand to use is what determines the multiplication. And so it doesn't matter how small it comes, you would have to put it back to good use. And so, because one thing I believe is we are stewards of what comes into our hands, and so we will account for everything that comes into our hands. So you make sure that you multiply it, and that's it.
I understand you are a product of God's goodness.
So you get to enjoy the goodness. That's it.
So this year, so 2018, fast forward 2018, it's February, and we still have a lot months ahead of us. Like how many months? 10 months. What are we expecting from JoyMettle? What's up with JoyMettle?
I think because we just released The God of Miracles, we are really actually yet to promote it.
Okay.
And what most people actually also didn't know, it was actually supposed to be a 2 CD album, but we released only 1.
Okay. So we're expecting...
No, but we want to focus a bit on this one and push it a bit. There are so many songs we believe is going to be a great blessing. I did a few features. One featured in Tokozumbambo, Nathaniel Bassey, Akesi Brimpon, Kinskid, or Ima Messi. It's like a proper packed project, and so we want to push it a bit, and then from there, then we work on the second one. But there are a few tours as well here and there. There's a tour. We have a tour in the States. There's a tour in the UK, there's something in Europe, and so there's quite a number of things that needs to be done, and so that's what we're still, working on.
Tell me about the US tour. I'd love to go to the US. That's why I'm really interested.
Yeah.
When? The US is a very big place.
It's a big place. We're doing New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Chicago, Plainfield. We're doing. It's a lot. Denver, Colorado. We're doing Atlanta. We're doing Massachusetts. Something came to mind, but not, let me know.
That's okay.
No. Like when I was about to say something. So there's Massachusetts, there's Worcester, there's like all those. Worcester, I think Worcester is in Massachusetts. So you don't know any of these places.
Yeah,
So
all these places we're having.
So it's more of a 10 to 12 city tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're taking the gospel there. I think
taking
that's
the gospel.
The main goal for gospel musicians.
That's it for us. So it's mainly spreading the good news, which is the gospel, being a blessing to many lives. Normally, it's not about how great and the concert was and everything, but it's how impactful and how God touches people. So we're doing US, and then I'm doing Manchester, I'm doing London, the Midlands, and I said London already. Yeah. So we're doing a 4-city. Yeah.
It looks like you'll be spending all your 2018 outside the country.
No. So that's what most people don't know. But the thing is this.
But you just go for like 1 month, or
some don't even get to a month. The US, for instance, because it's a big city, you might do like between 6 weeks and 5 weeks. I can't be outside for too long.
Why?
So that one, and then we have God of Miracles. Okay. I said God of Miracles. We have Praise Reloaded, which is an annual event we do in Ghana every year, which is going to be on the 24th of June this year.
Okay.
And so
it's close though.
Yes, and then we have My Love Gift, which is actually happening in December as well. And then even in the same December, we're going to have a Christmas concert this year. My Love Gift is more of our outreach program that we do. So we choose one of the places and then we do it. And so there's also a national, we actually have a city tour as well, a Ghana tour, yeah. So there's going to be like quite a lot.
So you're preparing for all those?
Yeah, and then we have our high school outreach, which would also be embarking on this year. We go to the secondary schools, spend time with them, preach the gospel to them, worship with them, and pray with them.
It sounds like you're kind of booked for the whole year.
Listening
to you. So we won't have other people reaching out.
Oh no, we have a few collaborations are not collaborations.
Does it take time?
No, it depends. It depends on the intensity of the project. Then you would say it's just one song. I think there are a few collaborations also coming up this year. Quite a lot of them as well. So
can you give us, some of the names?
At the right time. At the right time, I would.
I mean, see, I'm telling you, you people should come to Joe. You should visit Joe Mettle one day. You see what I'm talking about. That's a lot of money, and you, Joe Mettle.
Yes.
So when are you getting married?
So this
all other things has been added onto you.
See, I've told you.
You have a whole studio.
It's part of what is going to be added.
It's a very big studio.
Very
big one.
It's part of what is going to be added.
I need to tell them that you have a very big studio, reverb studio.
Yes.
So you have a reverb studio. You have a tour coming up. You have money.
How would you know?
You have a car.
It's a tour. Do you know what the tour means?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you would have money. You have.
It's not the money. You now ask the question now. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're saying that because I have money, I should get married?
Well, that's the perception a lot of people, our grandparents have.
Dude, I don't look like a grandparent.
So I'm just.
No, but it will happen. Don't worry. You will know before you realize it's happened. So
it's like a lady is standing here. I don't know whether it is the lady. I just don't know. But
why? So if the one I'm getting married to will be coming to the office every day.
We have.
Why would you be coming to the office? She's watching, so she can see. She's not at the office.
Let me tell you one thing. It's about Stoneboy. Stoneboy, forgive me. So Stoneboy's.
You've already hit the guy. Now you're saying.
Stoneboy's now wife. She was all over. We never knew. Like we see her all the time, but he didn't tell us anything.
So it may.
So it could be the lady I'm saying right at the background. I'm just saying.
Is it you? No.
Okay. Well, it's just been very, humbling talking to you.
Same here, always, man.
That's because you helped me out with
your song.
First single.
So your first single is on. Oh, Ricky.
I didn't realize.